Okay, quick update on a chart that we posted recently here. We just want to watch and see what's happening with this currency pair. But this is that pound dollar chart that we were looking at on a daily time frame. Notice that it did break this nice resistance area. Kind of knew that it was going to do that already, right? Broke it, and we were really looking for that to at least come up to this area, let's say right about right here, around that 150 area here, and we can see that it did quite nicely. And we talked about that area also potentially being a bounce off area because you had all this resistance area back here, so the market could have potentially, when it did break through that resistance, come up to that resistance area here, and then maybe did a small bounce off. So let's go ahead. It did exactly that. Let's take it down to a smaller time frame. Really kind of get our eagle eyes on here and really look at this currency pair, and let's see what's happening. Now we talked about that bounce off here, so now let's just look at this. We have this really nice uptrend, 60-minute chart, so short-term uptrend that we're seeing, and then we saw it bounce off, almost came up to that 150 area, pretty close to it, and then it turned around here. Now we drew a set of fibs from the low to the high, and look at this. The market's come down to this 382 area. Pretty nice fib there because there was all this previous support here, previous resistance back here. So almost like a magnet area for the market to have come back down to this price area here. We saw a little bit of a retracement, and then we see the market come back down to this fib. Now, do we actually see maybe a small head and shoulders here? This might be considered a head and shoulders, maybe. I'd say it's more of a retracement on this short-term uptrend here that we're looking at. Now, a couple things could happen. Of course, the market could continue to go down here and maybe come down to that next fib. However, if it does climb back up, eventually maybe breaking through that 150 area. Let's take that back out to this bigger time frame here. If it does break through that 150, we may see it continue on up, maybe to this next high right over here, maybe even up to this 382. So again, this is a nice fib we're going to be looking at. We do right here, we do have this showing the momentum here. The momentum is showing that we have some good strength pushing this currency pair up. Let's go ahead and look at it on that smaller time frame. Look at the momentum here though. If we go back, let's look at this. We can see that definitely, it's coming way down here, very oversold. Also, it's turned around now, so the market's not really going very fast right now. Not a lot of volume in the market right now at this time, but of course we do have that London session coming up, and market's just sort of moving sideways here, so we'll be able to see what's happening. Now, if the market does push down any further, by passing this fib, maybe going down to that next fib, we'll see how that works out. We may see this momentum here come up to the zero line and then turn around and take another dip. Watch to see if it does give us any divergence there, where that next low is not as low as that previous low here. So look for that. If we do see that, that may be an indication that it may be turning around pretty soon, showing that there's some weakness in the market. But definitely one we are going to be watching. Just wanted to give everyone sort of a educational update on this currency pair and what could be happening with it. So everyone, happy trading, and we will talk to everyone soon.